Welcome back to Lucky Only. Palworld 1.0 recently released, and I have been excited to get back into it. I've been playing a little bit with my friends on a new server, but I've been missing the Lucky Only playstyle. So, in case you're new, Lucky Only means I can only catch Lucky Pals. The only exception to that is if I've already caught a Lucky Pal, then I can catch as many of those pals as I want. I just can't use them for anything. I can only melt them down to power up my pals or just catch them for XP. I decided to create a new world where I can start fresh and learn all the new features from the beginning. I am not sure if I want to go back to the old playthrough at some point, but for now, I'm just excited to experience the game fresh. And as you may have noticed, I've actually already found my first Lucky Pal. Yeah, I wasn't really ready for it at this point. I was still just doing some of the very early stuff. I decided to build a workbench a little bit closer to it and unlock a couple of things. I ended up actually finding a pal sphere over here. So yeah, I went for it. In retrospect, I probably should have taken my time and tried to get a few more supplies because I really was not ready to take this guy on. You'll see here pretty soon, but it does not go well, unfortunately. So yeah, I really should not have taken that guy on, but I went ahead and I actually unlocked bows and arrows and made myself some supplies, which is what I should have done before taking on the chickpea. At this point, I was finally ready to start actually hunting for luckies, but I needed to construct a bit of a route, and I also needed to unlock the glider. It is a little tricky to slide down this hill when you cannot glide at all, so I went on a little bit of a killing spree. This was my best idea to level up. I only need one more level to get it. I started work on a ramp as well. This would be necessary if I actually wanted to have a realistic route here, since there are no real hills at the beginning. I was thinking that maybe I could do some sort of sliding only route without any sort of parachute to start with, but that didn't really work out. At the very least, I did a little bit of exploration and got some XP that way, which actually helped out a lot. So I only needed to do a little bit of killing after making myself some armor to actually level up. With the first glider unlocked, it was finally time to do some farming. I started setting up a pretty similar route to the last series, but unfortunately there was some complications. There's these new jump pads all over the place that were actually pretty annoying. I ended up setting up a totally new platform over on the right anyways, because it actually lined me up a lot better to start sliding. This route still isn't perfect, but it is a lot of fun just sliding down this hill. I definitely miss this. But with all of that initial setup done, let's get back to the live commentary. So I did finally cave and built another ramp. It's starting to look a lot like the beginning of the last series, but yeah, I promise we won't be here too long. I mostly just want to get through some of these early quests and then maybe find a different fun starting base area. Okay, finally. It's been a while. Ooh. That's a really fun one too. I remember last time I played with Gummass for quite a while, so. Okay, well let's just hope I do not screw this thing up. Yeah, this should be an easy catch. Okay, well with that we finished like the second quest. I'm gonna go ahead and work through a lot of these little quests that we get, see how far I can get, and then we'll probably want to go find some sort of location for a base before we do too much else. I'm also just going to capture 5 of these guys. It's weird, they changed it from 10 to 5. I don't really know how that's going to affect XP rates, like if you get more XP in general. But just so you know, there's still the rule where I can't really catch any pals except for ones that I've already captured lucky versions of. And those pals just need to sit in the box or be, turned into mush in order to power up my guys. Okay, nice. That was the last one. And then I do get this like Mimog effigy. I'm not really sure what it's all about. I think I get like movement speed from it. Oh no. I'm gonna have to find a lucky Lamball. I did not remember this mission. Okay, well that's unfortunate. I mean, I don't think that I'm gonna try to capture 3 Lamballs. I mean, per my own rules, once I capture, a lucky one, I can capture a couple more. So I'll go ahead and do that. I'm wondering how many more of these quests there's gonna be where I have to like capture a specific pal. I mean, I know I can kind of ignore these in some ways, but I think in order to actually defeat the first tower, I need to complete these, and I really need to do that in order to actually get components to make grappling hook and just generally proceed. So I guess I'll keep running this. This is probably my best spot to get a Lamball. Anyways, I'll check back in at some point. I couldn't actually record a live reaction for this one. I wasn't that happy though. I was really hoping for a Lamball since that was like my most common pal last time. Overall though, it's still a brand new pal, so it's a lot of XP. Back to live me. Okay, there we go. That's another set of 5 captured. Yeah, I'm really not sure if I'm getting that much XP from these. I'm a little bit worried for the future because that was like my main way of getting XP back in the day. Okay, another gumass. There we go. Hopefully that works. Okay. Well, that is more XP. That's pretty nice. I'm actually leveling up pretty fast now, and I think level 9 is important. Yeah, I can do Statue of Power for better catch rate, and I can actually start turning in my new effigies, whatever those things are called. Okay, cool. Yeah, so I can raise my movement speed here to 0.5%. I mean, that might actually be significant. And yeah, a little bit of capture power too. Just checking in to let you know that it has been a few hours of doing this with no new luckies. I might take back my earlier statement that they increase lucky spawns in this area because, oof, this has taken a while. I didn't think that the, I don't know, 3rd or 4th quest, whatever this is, would take this long. But anyways, gonna keep doing it. Hopefully we'll be able to kind of play the game soon. Okay, let's see what it is. I'm actually kind of excited this is happening at night. I would love to get a daydream. They're really cool. Oh no, just a chickpea. But either way, I'm just so happy. I mean, it's been, I don't know, at least another hour since I last checked in. So yeah, I'm just happy to see something. Oh, okay. I probably did not need to get them that low. And that looked like a crazy attack. This guy might actually be kind of good. Ooh, and that's a level up. That's really nice. Fortunately, it's just another duplicate. I now have 2 lucky gumasses and 2 lucky chickpeas. I did want to see what that ability was. Oh, Dragon Breath. Okay, that's cool. That's definitely hopeful, though. I was starting to lose a little bit of hope or wonder if something was bugged. It was, yeah, that was a long time. Okay. Ooh, Kativa, nice. This has only been like 5 minutes since the last one, so yeah, I'm really excited now. I gotta be a little bit careful here. Ah! Oh, that hurts, that hurts. I might just have to start throwing balls. Kativas are no joke. I'm actually really excited to get one. Hey, there we go. And that's another new one. That's a lot of XP, and I can capture a few more of these for even more XP, so yeah, things are looking up. We got another chickpea. Hasn't been too long. Well, there we go. Also, I noticed that we're getting all these books. I still don't really understand what these are all about. I don't know if that affinity is like if I catch a level 1 fire pal, can I just level up its affinity for fire? So I don't have to go, grab like a level 3 or something. I don't know. That sounds kind of broken if so. I haven't made stuff in so long. I just realized I can use pals to actually help me make stuff now. It's so great. Just another Cativa. Let's grab him real fast. There we go. Nice. I'm actually getting a ton of XP from this. I don't know if it's the same as it's always been and you just always get a lot of XP for capturing luckies, but I've been getting a level pretty much every time. Wow. I had this great plan where I was going to go kill a boss and get everything I needed for a grappling gun, but it takes ingots. So that will not happen anytime soon. Honestly, it kind of makes me think that I might just need to try to go for a fire pal kind of soon. Ooh, I haven't even tried fishing yet on my other server, but I just thought about how is that actually going to work? I wonder if you can see lucky pals in the water before you catch them, or if every fishing pal is off limits, or if I'm gonna have to do something else weird. We'll have to see. Egg. Ooh, a large dark egg. I wonder what kind of stuff you can get from that. Huge egg. What the heck? Ooh, here we go. What level are these guys? 10 rubies, and I just saw... Yeah, Hangus are here too, which would be incredible. Imagine if I was able to get grappling hook Hangu this early. Oof, this run would be very different. Is that a... that's like a bounty hunter? Guess I can try to kill it. Not sure about this thing. I mean, Cativa is pretty strong though. But this should be fine. Nice. And that actually gives me ancient technology. Successful bounty token. What's that? Either way, I'm going to try to find a spot to set up a route around here because these guys are pretty low level and ooh, I would love a Hangu. Okay, apparently a supply drop is here. Don't really know what that means, but let's go find out. Okay. The heck is this? Sure, I'll take all that, whatever it is. Okay, so we gotta have the... This is good. I haven't actually built one of these yet, so I do need to do that. Crude oil. Interesting. Oh. Okay, permanent increase. I could probably just use that then. I don't know if it's a waste to use it this soon, but I'll do it. Great. You have to go up a long ways just to really do anything. And it doesn't really see that big of an area. I don't know. I might be able to rework it a little bit to use that cliff up there. Does kind of work. We'll see. I might do this for a minute. But I think I need to figure out something better. I'm a little bit too high up, so stuff doesn't spawn in super well. But I slowly kind of drop down like this. Then I can get a little bit of stamina back there and kind of explore this area. And then normally I'm supposed to land with a little bit more stamina, but I think there's something to this idea. I might be able to build some other sky towers and try to make it a little bit longer too, but we'll see. One small downside about this place is I don't think there's Lamballs, so I have no hope of actually completing the quest at hand. But at this point, I have my ancient technology point. I'm not really that worried about, you know, getting through the whole main quest line, so I'll definitely do it at some point, I'm sure. For now, I think I want to prioritize movement. This is new. Wow, this... Ah, Cativa, careful. But that dragon move is really good on these dark guys. Oh, my Cativa died. I think one of these chickpeas has dragon breath as well. Oh, my guys are gonna die here if I'm not careful. This is a lot of depressos. Well, at least I killed the big one. It really seems like there's a lot of new events. This is cool. Okay, let's see what the rewards look like. I think... Oh, that's actually pretty good. But I think it's just a bunch of eggs, which is a little... Oh, 1,000 coins? Dog coins? Okay, there's actually a ton of stuff here, so that was worth doing, I think. Either way, let me get rid of these. Yep, discard, discard, discard. It's probably a hotkey for that. I'm gonna have to learn it so I can get rid of these eggs faster. Okay, so here is the full route now. It's gotten quite a bit better. Try to get as low as I can pretty early, just so I can spawn more guys in. I expanded this quite a bit, so that way I can get back a bunch of stamina on here. Oops, I might have actually messed that one up a little bit. I'm gonna have to take a close route, but I can, depending on like how high up I am, I can go either further that way or this way. I built this little ramp here too, because for whatever reason, whenever you land on like this and start sliding, it like always takes you this way. It's pretty weird. Okay, so this is another new event I haven't seen before. I think this is like the Alpha Pal thing. I don't have a lot of help right now. A lot of my guys are dead from that last Depresso event. But it seems like this is a big event area. I'm probably going to see a bunch of different ones. Well, that guy was actually pretty hard. Almost got it. Oh, but it killed my dude. That should kill. Oh, but it missed. Yeah, lock-on laser is the worst. Thank you, Gummass. Okay, this is my only remaining pal at this point. Okay, but I got some cool stuff. So I got Giant Pal Soul, which I've never seen before. That must be new. And then also Predator Core. Okay, cool. Okay, there's another one. I guess I'll do it. I don't really want to lose all my dudes again, but everyone is back up for the most part. Oops. Give it another go. Oh, we're all dead. Oh, I think I might have killed it though. Yeah, we all died at the same time. Well, yeah, I'm not sure how worth this is. I'm just using up all my arrows and dying a lot. So I found this wandering merchant, and yeah, he actually has acid rain, which is a pretty good ability. I'm debating how many to buy. I'm gonna buy 2, I think. That'll probably be good for now. I'll teach it probably to Kativa, which I actually wanted to edit their abilities anyways. Just because I really just wanted to use Punch Flurry. Air Cannon's kind of a waste. And this one has lock-on laser, so it might actually make sense to teach them. Yeah, honestly, let's just do Punch Flurry and Acid Rain. Those are both pretty good abilities. I do wonder if I should try to like snipe the kill. I don't even know how much damage. I'll probably do like 1 damage to this thing. I don't know if I get... Yeah, I don't think I get any credit for the kill unless I'm the one that does it, so... Let's get out of here. Nice, okay, so I can still grab the resources, though, from at least one of them. That's pretty cool. Whew. I've been playing this a while. Unfortunately, it is like the one that I really did not want to get, Dire Howl. But I was expecting it. There's a lot of Dire Howls here. It's basically Hengyus and Dire Howls. So yeah, let's get them. I mean, this will be cool. This will be a mount, which is pretty big. I hope we can make the saddle. Yeah, this is kind of high level though, so we'll have to be a little bit careful. I want to see how much this Gummass's dark attack does. It might be a lot. Okay, it can probably take 1 more of those. Okay, I might call it there. Let's go with the Mega Spheres. I've been getting a lot of like high level spheres, so let's use them. There we go. Okay, well that is the first lucky in a long time. And yeah, honestly a pretty cool one. So I'm gonna go see if I can make this saddle. And he's gonna probably be a permanent part of the team now. This is huge. Wow. So, yeah, I'm probably going to call this episode here. My actual original plan for the episode was to build up a base and get through some of the quests and probably defeat the first tower, but it seems like luck kind of had a different plan. So, because I never got that Lamball, I came here and spent so much time here that I think that I probably should just call the episode. So, yeah, it's kind of a different start than the last series, that's for sure. Let me know what you guys thought about this episode. I'm definitely excited to keep playing this new start, but I definitely might go back to the old series as well. So let me know what you think. So far, though, it's just nice to be able to kind of learn all of the new mechanics and stuff going on in 1.0 without diving into the end game. So I think this will be a good way to explore all the new stuff, at least at first. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope I will see you in the next one.